Last year, the Turkish military received the first batch of BORAN 105mm light howitzers, totaling 7 units. This is a domestically developed land combat weapon in Turkey, which has received high praise in the country. Some reports have even described it as Greece's fear. So, what kind of howitzer is BORAN? It was developed by the Turkish company MKE in response to the requirements of the Ministry of National Defense to meet the country's internal security and airborne mobile deployment operations, with the ability to deploy in complex terrain and adapt to extremely cold weather. The BORAN howitzer weighs 1780 kilograms and can be transported by helicopter or fixed-wing transport aircraft. It is said that the howitzer can be deployed and fired within 1 minute, operated by a 5-person crew. It uses a .30 caliber barrel, a muzzle brake, and a vertical wedge breech in the rear, with a maximum firing rate of 6 rounds per minute and an effective range of 17 kilometers. It should be able to fire 105mm NATO standard shells. After all, Turkey is a NATO member. There is some discrepancy in the data provided by a Turkish weapons website compared to most reports. It states that the howitzer weighs 4.7 tons and has a maximum firing rate of 10 rounds per minute. It is unclear whether this data is erroneous, as a lightweight howitzer weighing 4.7 tons would be unacceptable and would exceed the transport capability of Turkey's Black Hawk helicopters. The howitzer is mounted on a wheeled towed carriage with a rotating seat, allowing for 360 degrees firing after deployment. The howitzer integrates many auxiliary combat systems, including a ballistic computer, speed radar, inertial navigation system, electro-optical and laser ranging devices. The howitzer has direct and indirect firing capabilities and can operate day and night, with a temperature range of -32 degrees Celsius to +44 degrees Celsius. Overall, this is a relatively advanced light howitzer that is suitable for the terrain and military situation around Turkey. Its appearance has also caught the attention of the Greek media, hence the fear of Greece. Some media have boldly imagined the howitzer's combat tactics, suggesting it could be deployed via helicopter with the first wave of assault teams to establish a forward position on an island or near the coastline, providing valuable heavy firepower support to the assault teams and temporarily blocking any Greek counterattacks, while also luring enemy forces and waiting for the second and third waves of assault teams to join for a stronger force. Meanwhile, amphibious landing forces and the Air Force launch operations, leading to a multi-directional attack that overwhelms the Greek defense line. However, this is just the media's imagination. The relationship between Turkey and Greece has never been good, but in reality, Turkey may not necessarily have the ability to launch such a military operation, and there is not enough reason to do so. The howitzer itself is just a result of Turkey's defense technology, and it is not unreasonable to promote it, but it is ultimately just a conventional weapon that looks good on paper and is not yet in significant numbers, and does not pose a real combat threat. At least, the Greek side has no need to worry about it.